Hey, good morning, old Slick here today. Got a little project going on. I'm going to show a little love to the Himalayan. What I've done is I've ordered some GIVI, G-I-V-I engine guards for this bike. It's real popular. This video, like I said, I'm kind of making this video just for my friends to kind of see what I'm doing to my bike. But if you want a more detailed video on how to do this, go to OL Man Ronan, R-O-N-A-N. That's what I watch to know how to do this, and he's got a really excellent channel, so do that. But anyway, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to put this on. Then I'm also, at the end, I'm going to show a couple other little additions I did with some wiring and some ideas, like I say, just keep my friends up with what's going on the bike. Okay, first thing I got to do with this is this back reservoir for the brake reservoir. When you buy this GIVI kit, it comes with a little piece that's going to move this up a little bit, up and out of the way, because the piece is going to go right here, and you'll kind of see what I'm talking about as I go. And one of the things that I do recommend if you order this, like I said, mine had to come from India. It took me 5 weeks to get this, so if you're getting ready to do an adventure or something like that, don't wait around. Go ahead and get those things ordered, and so you'll get them, get them on time. Okay, this is what comes with the kit. 2 bars for each side, a through bar, which I'll explain later, some washers and bolts, and this is the little piece that I'm fixing to work on now. And also these plastic like scratch guards. I'll explain that a little later as well. But this is a piece that's going to go on here. It's going to get this thing up out of the way. You got it all inside of you. Okay. What I did is I just added this piece right here, and it just moved this up. I just put these in, put a little Loctite on it. I haven't torqued it down. It's got the torque specs on the paper. I'm not going to go into that. I'm not that guy. But I just kind of tightened it up enough to where I can get it level. And now it's up out of the way. Let's go to the next step. Okay, also what I've done too is I went ahead and loosened everybody I see that does this winds up having to loosen this. It's a little 10 millimeter, and I think that's going to help that when I start trying to get to this screw down here. Got to get to there. So went ahead and loosened that, and then this, I loosened that a little bit. And that's what old man Ronan done. Okay, on each side of this, anyway, I've got a rod that's going to go through here. This rod is right there. This bar, you see it's got 3 points connection. It's going to connect here. It's going to connect down here. And it's going to connect through here on this engine mount. So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this bolt, this long bolt, out carefully, hopefully not to mess those threads up, and proceed from there. Okay, a little tip. One of the things I was most worried about was trying to get this bolt out of here, try to torque it. This side is a 14, that side's a 13. What I did is I put a ratchet right here and turned it to brace up against the muffler on this side to hold that. And on this side where the 13 is, with an extension, and I actually have, luckily I have a long pull handle, I was able to crack that loose, because it was pretty tough to crack that out, and I couldn't get I'm trying to figure out how to get a wrench over there, and actually I didn't have a wrench that size, a metric wrench. So anyway, that's the way I did that. Sure, you can do it better, but hey, worked for me. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and make a lot of noise. Let me pop these. Oop, pop that out. Go around here on the other side. Man, apologize for the lighting. And we'll pop that out. Now, what I went ahead and did was went ahead and put one side together. Basically, just put that nut through there. Got a washer on this side. Screwed it into the end of that. Put some Loctite there. Didn't torque it down. Just got it in there. So now I can come over here and make sure. Of course, I'm doing it on the side with the bad light. But go ahead. And that's what I like about this mounting system. Instead of just clamping onto there, it clamps onto this bar, and this bar goes all the way through, clamps on the side, and it's really going to make this super strong. Just like that right there. Okay, now I'm gonna put that in place, and I'm gonna bolt this side. I'm not gonna show this since the light's bad, but then I'll show a little bit more when I get to the other side. Okay. You know, sometimes they say there's no sequence in how to assemble something, but there always is. I discovered it because I had a little trouble. I wound up putting that on first, then these, then getting that. Now, and the way I did that, it's kind of spread apart. I took a clamp right there. I clamped it from here on the back of that starter. I was able to push that together. Like I said, I kept everything loose until I got everything together. I'm happy the way this looks. Looks solid. And let me get in and show you what other things I've done. My charging ports, 2 charging ports. I had that, and I also wired in my GPS holder is hardwired because it has a charger. Once I plug it in, this GPS charges automatically. I put that in, then I also put a trickle charger in. Okay, I take the tank off. If you ever have to do that, again, go to Old Man Ronan, watch the video. I took the tank off, ran the wires down, and I always like to put yellow if I can sometimes to kind of, so I'll know my work, what I did. Okay, what I did here is those, and this is a problem when you're dealing with this. Now this trickle charger, it had that big loop right there. Now on the GPS, and then for my other phone charger thing, I did a little bitty tiny fine wires, which I couldn't get inside something like that to put in there. So what I did is I bought this a manifold like this, and I broke off a couple of pieces, and with this manifold you can put a little tiny wire in there. Okay, you can feed it on. It goes from one side to the other. So what I did, and that's what this is right here. Inside here, I ran. There's 4 wires. I got two wires coming off my hot, 2 wires coming off my neutral. See, these 2 come in, then these 2 come in. So I got it like on this thing, it's like a hot and a hot, a neutral and a neutral. Then I was able to take those little tiny wires, put them in the other side, and screw them through those holes, and they were able to hold. And then, so I got it all. So once I built that together, then I just taped it up and tucked it, and got good charge. But you deal with them little tiny wires, and these are all like this is all number 10, I believe. Good solid wires. And but anyway, that's what I've done, and I'm really happy with that. Got this new GPS. I got the Garmin Zumo 396. It's not the newest. It's not the new, but it does 10 times more than I need it to do. So anyway, we're just about ready. The last thing I need to do is I'm thinking about whether I want to put hard panniers on it or soft. I kind of want the hard because I want to be able to put like stickers, and I think they're a little harder, and they'd be a little bit more secure, but it's also a little harder on the wallet. So I may go with soft. Hey, we got that done. We finna get out and take it for a little test ride and get a little wind therapy. So I'm also going to put I need a bigger tank bag. I'll be ready to go. That's right. Thanks for watching.